It's your boy, comedian KY Nelly. We on a rise with my girl PHOENYX with Crooked Street Radio. Holla at your boy.
Good morning and welcome to another edition of On the Rise with your girl PHOENYX. This morning, you know what? We're going to stick to the script. And the script is, you know how I do, I freestyle it. So I'm your girl PHOENYX and I got with me some dynamic folks this morning. One who's on the rise, one who's already risen, and it's nothing wrong with going a lot further. So I'd like to introduce my guest for this morning, Miss Pamela Price of the LM Foundation.
Good morning.
And actress, comedian, superstar, model, beautiful person. And as of this morning, what I found out is she's got a endorsement with a skincare product, and I think it actually works. I actually woke up and saw that this morning. Miss Kim COLES.
Hello, Madam PHOENYX. Hello.
Okay, I'll take Madam PHOENYX.
Yes.
So I want y'all to know that even if y'all don't think I'm funny, she already has declared that she is going to take my joke and she can have it.
Why don't we tell people what it is? So can I just let me start. So I have been a fan and a lover of the city of Bmore and Maryland, and like I have a cousin that lives in
Baltimore.
In Bmore. I'm sorry, in Baltimore.
Right.
In Baltimore. I've been a fan of this area for a long time, and so I am aware that there is a way that the women here, in particular the young women here, express themselves and express their dismay or distraught or disgust at something, and it will be prefaced with a, I can't even do it right.
Right. So
I said, PHOENYX, will you do the for me? And she said, no, I will not. And I was like, ooh, I will not for you, but let me explain what I will do. So go ahead.
So I explained to her that prior to the ripe old age of 30, we are pretty much, as we mature, it turns from, look, girl, to girl. So, you have
it
to.
Softens from a to a.
Right, you have to get less dramatic with it as you
Yes.
get older because, we all want to live a drama-free life.
Yes, so.
Not even
Right, first of all,
Whole nother thing.
So you never put psh in the beginning. Psh
Right.
is always at the end.
Okay.
Now you can put psh at the beginning, but not psh.
Now, I learned psh from Puerto Ricans in Brooklyn.
Absolutely.
So, psh was like a Puerto Rican thing. So,
Psh. Wow. I guess we could do. I would like to tell y'all that we can do this all day, but we can't because we've got plenty of things to talk about.
Yes.
I'm excited, and I hope that you all will get excited for what's to come. What I need you guys to talk about this morning is why you're here, because although you love Baltimore, today you're here for a purpose, and it goes a lot beyond comedy.
well, I was invited here by Pam Price. I'm going to let her talk to you about her LM Foundation, and then we'll take it from there.
Well, thank you. So first, let me introduce Aaron Belcher. He's my armor bearer. He's everything. All I do is call him and say, Aaron, I need, and he's right there. So he is my global, he does everything. So thank you, Aaron, first and foremost.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Okay, you know what? I can't. But we will.
That's funny. So the reason we're here is the LM Foundation is we work with. See, now I'm thinking about this. It's in my.
Let it flow.
So LM Foundation, we work with families who are in need. And the reason we've invited Miss Kim COLES down here is because she's come to perform at the Aspiring to Be a Better Me benefit concert. She's opening up our series for 2017, and this series is about raising awareness on domestic violence. The goal is to raise funds because we plan to open a transition home for survivors of domestic violence in October 2017. And she's here to kick us off to help us continue reaching that goal for this year.
Amen.
Indeed.
So you've come out to aspire not only myself, but you've come out to aspire everyone to be a better me.
Yes.
And that is synonymous with some things that you've got going on because you've got gifts, you've got GPS.
Yes.
But why aspiring to be a better me aside from being invited?
Well, You know, I got invited, A, and B, I learned about what Pam is putting forth in the world and wants to put forth in the world and wants to see, and how do I say, wants to see people flourish after having an experience of domestic violence. And we know that it affects the women and the children and the daddy, and it affects everyone, and it affects the community. And so when she told me what her mission was, I said, yes, I'd like to be there. And I am ever on a quest to be a better me. I have also had some experiences with domestic violence and dating the wrong people and allowing myself to stay in the situation that was with the wrong people, and that makes me, I won't say it's neither right nor wrong, but you have your issues of self-worth and doubting yourself and doubting that you deserve anything better. And so anything that is around that conversation, I'm willing to be involved in. So yes, I'm still an actress and a comedian and an author and a supermodel. We'll talk about that in a second. I'm also a woman who has the same experiences as everybody else. And why not use my voice to help further the cause of saving lives and expanding people's lives and inspiring others to be a better me or you
or us.
Because
collectively we will make
Absolutely.
we are aspiring to be a better us.
Absolutely.
You know, and even as we're talking about this, I'm looking at things and I'm looking at the dynamic, bringing Aaron in, and you guys have a support system very much like I have. You've got a male support system that says, hey, I want to help you guys aspire to be a better me. So I certainly appreciate you guys coming. We're excited for the event. We also want to talk about some of the things that you guys have coming down the pike.
Okay, so so after tonight's event, with Kim opening up for us, by the way, it's at the Black Rock Performing Arts Center.
That's right. Be sure to let them know where it is.
And
Germantown.
In Germantown, and you can go to our website and get tickets. So after this, we go into a full, strong schedule of bringing in artists. In May, May 6th is Yolanda Adams we have coming in. June 30th is
Dionne
Warwick. September we go into Miss Sheila E. with Rare Essence down towards it. And then in October we have another artist that we're working out the final logistics on. So, and that's going to be here at Morgan, which is going to be a great opportunity. And I'm just humbled that these artists they see the vision and they understand the goal of what I'm looking to achieve. The reason I chose Aspiring to Be a Better Me is that as the women, and not only women, but men go through this as well. And the numbers for men that are involved in domestic violence, it's on the rise now. It's 1 out of every 7 man is involved in a domestic violence situation. But I looked at is that as we go through our stuff with men, we tend to forget who we used to be and what we used to want to be. So the aspiring to be is just to remind everybody that, hey, let's forget that and let's go back, retrain your thought, and remember what you used to want to be. You used to want to be an actress or a comedian, or you used to want to be an owner or a teacher, and you still can. You just need to redirect your thought
focus,
now,
right,
and get back to where you want. So the house is going to be called the Aspiration House, which is derived from the Aspiring to Be. And there we're going to do the counseling. We're going to work with the children as well, because they also need to make certain that they get the help, because if you got to break the cycle somewhere.
Certainly have to break the cycle. One of the things that you hit on was stepping out of relationships, and you talked about being in the wrong relationships and kind of staying in it too long, or staying in it effortlessly too long. Oftentimes, I myself I understand that aspiration completely, because I was in a relationship, stayed in the relationship, and it was only after the relationship was over that I decided, hey, you know what, I'm going to return to school. And, there's a Facebook joke. There's like a social media meme that actually says, when women break up, it always turns to, I'm going to focus on me and my kids. But it's the truth,
Right.
and men do it as well.
Right.
But working in the HIV community, okay, because I also work in human services, so working with that population, we talk about the infected and the affected, and we're talking about children. We're talking about breaking the cycle.
Absolutely.
And you say that, you had some experience yourself with domestic violence, but you're recently married, right? Congratulations.
You see her face?
Yeah, she got very excited. So certainly a lot of that came from your aspiration of not wanting to.
And aspiring to be a better me. And, I talk about opening my gifts and sharing my gifts with the world, and that each and every one of us has natural gifts and talents and abilities and God-given. I say natural, but it's God-given. And when you tap into the very best of yourself, you draw to yourself better experiences. And so it's not like I'm blaming anybody for drawing in a raggedy experience. Right. But when you realign yourself, when you aspire for, what is the phrase? All tides raise all boats. Boats.
Whoa.
No. High tides raise the boats get higher when the tides get. When you raise your energy.
Because I'm like, whoa.
No, it's the like attracts like.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And when you guys, I wasn't getting it because my brain is still in LA. I'm still on West Coast time. What I'm trying to say is that when you aspire to be better, when you work on yourself, when you live from that space of personal development and enriching your life, you will begin to attract opportunities and people and experiences that are in that type of alignment. And that's what I mean when I was talking about the self-worth piece. I didn't think I deserved anything better, so why wouldn't I attract somebody who's going to treat me like I think I really am? So I began to love on myself more and believe that I deserve something better just because I'm a child of God. And it's interesting, the man that I now attract is completely different from anybody I've ever been with because he moves in that energy as well. Wow. Plus, he's 11 years my junior, so I feel very,
Does that make you a cougar?
I say I'm not. I say I'm not a cougar because I cannot run that fast.
Okay.
My joke is
more of a snow leopard.
I'm like a snow leopard.
It's funny you say that
Because you're wearing
leopard.
Pumas right
More
now.
of a snow leopard. I just wanted to
I
know.
can't run that fast. Thank you. I say that I'm a meerkat or a prairie dog, but maybe I'm a puma. Pumas run faster than anything else, right?
Well, I guess that would make me a groundhog because I've just kind of pulled back, and I have decided that I am not going to date because I can't relate to some of the things that I see taking place. But a lot of
but
that.
You deserve the best, though. And
Absolutely.
I think to take a break is a good thing because you get a chance to align your energy for the right energy to come all up and through there.
And I'm in agreement with you because as you continue to grow yourself in a positive direction, you're going to see relationships that you had for years. You no longer look at those relationships in the same light because they're a weight now. They are not in a good way giving you good energy, as Kim was saying earlier. So once you begin to align yourself correctly or properly to grow, people are going to you're going to see they're going to start falling off, or they're going to end up being the weight.
Now that I believe, I've seen that happen. I want to take a quick break and come back to this. And Aaron, I definitely want to get you to chime in because, we don't want to count you out. We're talking.
I love this episode of The View. It's fantastic to be sitting here and a part of this. So yeah, I look forward to being part of during the next break.
Okay. Well, it's your girl Phoenix. I've got Kim Coles, I've got Pam Price, and I've also got Aaron who is enjoying The View. So we'll be right back on The Rise.